Tennessee sun.
My name's Cy Jub Carruthers and I'm from England, and we're going to go and visit the vinyl record pressing plant in Nashville that's been there for ages.
Oh, okay.
We've been in this building since 1962. Of course, this being, the Motown in the 60s,
Yeah.
or Nashville in the 60s, the Deep South, very segregated still. And with most of Motown's artists and executives being African American, when they came through town on tour or to check up on a project or anything like that, there weren't places in town they could stay that were very good at all. So we actually put this apartment in up here as a place where they could stay when they came through. They've kept a lot of the furniture and everything. Like, this is the original table set from the very beginning. Got a push button stove, which I'd never heard of until I saw it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like a jukebox.
It's kind of unfortunate that at the time they didn't realize how legendary, those artists would be.
Yeah.
And so it would have been awesome if we'd had like a guest book or something like that.
Yeah.
So while we know they were all or nearly all up here at some point or another, we don't have the exact dates. What my coworker calls the I Love Lucy beds. Then we've got the mystery shoes. Nobody here actually knows where they came from. They've just been here. It's really uncomfortable looking couches.
Oh yeah.
The latest in portable record players. These are just a lot of the things that we've pressed in the past. You see a lot of hip hop. That's what kept vinyl going.
Yeah.
Especially in the 90s.
Hard to believe.
Starts with the music getting cut to a lacquer, which is, this is the best material that they have as far as getting the nuances of the groove. And around that then forms what we call the master copy, which is an exact inverse.
Yeah.
And from this, they make, it's called the mother. And then this is basically a metal version of the record. And from that, they make the stampers, what actually go into the machine. These will get attached on. Then as it's pressing a record, it fills with steam, which helps the vinyl melt. And then, once it's kind of pressed it out, it'll replace it with cold water, which helps it to set. This is actually how the vinyl comes in. So little pellets.
Whoa.
Okay, and that gets melted down into, it goes by a million different names. Some people call it a patty, some people call it the biscuit, hockey puck, donut. But this is weighted and sized according to what kind of record we're going to be making.
Sure.
So you can see there at the little baggies kind of showing how much pellets kind of go into, the different sizes that we do and all that. But it gets melted down into here. And it's actually at this point that the labels go on.
Yeah.
And it's not a sticker. There's no adhesive involved because that's just another factor where you could have problems. So it actually goes on at this point, and then this whole thing is what goes between the stampers.
Yeah.
And it basically acts as a really expensive, detailed Play-Doh mold. It just fills up all the grooves, all the little details, and you even have the excess squirt out the edge.
Right.
Then this moves to the next stage, what's called the trim pad. And basically it's just going to get clamped down, and it's going to turn as a knife just cuts off that excess.
So the excess is cut off. Can we use it?
Yeah, because that's part, because there's not a lot of waste.
Gotcha.
So then you have a record.
This is United Record Pressing, and we just had a tour, and it was great. It's been a good day.
It came without a warning.